Jordon, you could probably argue we made hard work of that, considering how dominant we were in the first half, and then after a red card as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think, look, first half we were outstanding. I thought after that first couple of minutes, we were really, really good, especially going up that way into the wind. Some of the boys are playing here for the first time, into that wind. Getting used to the conditions, and it was difficult. But I thought, I think Kieran Dunn get 6 or 7 crosses. Cammy's had 3 or 4 shots. Seb's had 1. That's just gone through a couple, and I think it wouldn't have been harsh enough to go in more than 1 at half time. And then you think it's easier, second half with the wind behind you and you're playing down the way. But yeah, the goal's obviously a big swing. It's a big disappointment, and that just kind of flattened it a bit. But look, credit just said now. Look, I think we've had 2 real setbacks this season where we conceded against Forfar here and went on to score in the last minute. And obviously today, yes, the red card comes after that, but it was still difficult after that. It was a game here last season, we played Forfar and they had 10 men for the last half an hour and we couldn't break them down, so it just shows the improvements. And then look, to find a way to win was absolutely brilliant, and for the boys it's a credit to them. They kept going and the attitude was first class.
You had a lot of really good service as well from out wide, especially our 2 fullbacks, Kieran and Danny, whipping in some really good balls. Just how crucial are they to your team?
Absolutely. I think I think it's evident, how we want to play with them two, being really high and being up the pitch, and having that balance and safety in the middle of the park with Dylan, who just orchestrates everything in there, and then we've got support from today. We had support from Pete and Jack, and Cammy's there as the one, and Seb and Maxie kind of floating in from that outside in position or in out at times. So look, encouraging them all the time. I think Dan will be frustrated second half because he had the ball a lot, and it was maybe the wrong delivery or a difficult one that he got wrong, but then we keep going, and it's worked out to Dylan for that last goal, and again that quality, that cross and bodies in the box, which we've been talking about, and Rose gets another goal.
Speaking of Rory's been the star man of the media this week after scoring 250 league goals. That's him up to 251, and you just think he's never going to stop, don't you?
Yeah, I think we've got to find a way for Rose to keep scoring goals, and if that's in that last period of the game where he does today, he's always going to be a threat. I think that's 32 short now and counting off the record. He's quick to remind us about that. But look, it's brilliant. You can't. The hardest thing to do in this game is score goals, and it's unbelievable, his record, and long may it continue.
You and Ryan obviously got manager of the month last month, and a good start of this month as well. Hopefully winning it back to back potentially if you keep up this kind of form.
Yeah, look, the recognition and the accolades has been brilliant. This week I think for the club we obviously had us at the start of the week, had Maxie in team of the week, and then Rose's one. So look, all round I think it's testament, like I said, to everyone here, the start we made, and every player contributing. We've got a big squad there. You look at the strength of the bench today, and again another sub that comes off the bench and scores a winner. So look, it's a team effort. We're only 6 games into the league season or whatever it is. It's a start, but it's a superb start, and it's something we just need to keep building that momentum and consistency. And we're absolutely delighted, but we just need to keep going. It's the old cliche, that the next game's the most important one, and we'll keep at it, keep working hard.
A different note, you obviously drawn this week Ayr United in the Trust Trophy. Another young manager in Scott Brown with a really good team. Just how are you feeling about that tie?
Yeah, I think it's second year in a row we've pulled out the highest team left in it, haven't we? Dundee United last year in the Ayr, but look, it's a really good test, and I think Somerset's obviously had a good record there over the years with this club, obviously with different trajectories at the moment, with them being top of the championship. But look, it'll be a good one for us to go down there and test ourselves against an established and team that's looking to get into the Premier League.
Next week we travel to East Fife. They've obviously slipped up today, but they'll be looking to bounce back with a really strong side there that they've seemed to have shown this season so far.
For sure, yeah, they've started well, and we know what they're all about. Even from the end of last season, they had a really good run when Dick came in, and their experienced team, Nathan Austin and Troughton are, have been going on for a long time and still at the top of their game. So, that's just to name a couple. So we know how tricky a test it is. Look, there's no easy games in this league, and I think it's been shown by the winning margins. Today, all season really, there's not been one that, apart from obviously Edinburgh City one, but it's a really competitive league.
Go back on to Rory there, Jordan. It doesn't surprise anybody that in the twilight of his career he's still going, he's still scoring goals.
No, it doesn't, and he's always, like I say, he's always going to score goals no matter if he's playing 1 minute or 90 minutes. He will keep scoring goals, and he just needs to keep at him. And the service, like you say, is there from us. We've got some really talented players in that group, and whether Rose is the oldest one in the group or the youngest one, and probably Caleb, there's the same hunger and same desire to succeed. And I think for Rose to be there, I thought it was a fitting way to end the week, I suppose, for that.
You've mentioned the service he gets, but all what's down to him, his work rate, his determination, his ability to keep going for his football club.
Of course, yeah, and he loves the club, and he loves, and I'm sure he loves the group of boys that he's in at the moment, and he's been contributing in different ways, you know, on the coaching side and with the guys behind the scenes, and the competition for places is really, really high. That we're talking about Rory McAllister being a sub, you know, but he's coming to that stage of his career where he's we're having to manage him, you know, and it's and long may it continue, like I say, that he's continuing to score goals.
Because as a teammate, as also as a manager now,
Yeah.
you must be delighted that he's keeping this going, and it just shows the character the guy is.
Yeah, it shows the quality he's got, and yeah, that goals, he isn't far away now, and we'll see how he gets on in chasing that record. But yeah, for us it's brilliant. For us, it doesn't matter who's scoring the goals. You know, a lot of players are chipping in, but for Rose to get it today was probably a bit special. Yeah.
Perfect.
Just finally as well, Jordan, we've obviously had the sad news this week of Sheila Crichton passing after Norman passing as well. Just thoughts with the whole club with her?
Yeah, for sure, and I think I mentioned it yesterday in my pre-match. It is, of course, there were two huge characters in our time at the club, you know, that have been upstairs, and yeah, I think again fitting today. I think we won the day after Norman died, and we won today, which is a fitting tribute to them, and yeah, really they'll be missed, and my thoughts are with the family.